Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, this video is again a bit different. It's not a vlog, it's going to be about me talking, so please bear with me. And I'm making this video because tomorrow, aka September 13th 2020, I will be flying back home to Italy for the first time after a year. It's also my first time flying since COVID-19 happened, so it will be interesting to see how things are getting on at the airports and things like that. And by the way guys, I will be going back home for 2 weeks, so I will vlog as much as I can, I promise, in Italy. So if you're interested, you can follow my YouTube channel. You can also follow my social media, especially Instagram. All of them are down below because I do post a lot of stories, so you can kind of get to know what I'm doing and where I'm going. Anyway, the first week I will be really busy with a wedding, so I guess I'll vlog mainly on the second week. But anyway, so tomorrow guys, it will be a really long day because I'm flying from Lisbon to Rome. After I land, I'll stay there for a couple of hours. I'll get on a train and then I'll arrive to my hometown. The thing is, it's gonna be a really long day because I'll arrive home at 9 p.m. My mom will pick me up. The thing is that I usually travel to Bologna airport, which is, guess what, closed in September for maintenance. Yay! So it will be a really long day of traveling guys. My flight is early in the morning, which I actually like because usually there are really few people, and now with COVID I guess it's gonna be kind of like empty. I don't know, we'll see tomorrow. But anyway, since it's gonna be a long, boring day during which I'll play the waiting game, basically sitting down on an airplane, on a train, and just kind of like, you know, waiting lounge and stuff like that, it's important to keep yourself entertained during this day. So that's why today guys, I want to show you what I bring with me in my bag for the airport to keep myself busy throughout the day. Now guys, as I'm going back home, I just have the 10-kilogram hand luggage, which I actually have to check in. That's what I found online, but you know, that one is just going to be for clothes. I'm just going back home, I have some stuff, so you know, it's not gonna be nothing crazy with that bag. It's kind of like, okay, it's just this bag, you know, and you know, I'm just gonna put some clothes in it, especially my bridesmaid dress because I'm gonna be a bridesmaid. This is the bag. Let's move on. Now in my actual handbag, which is this rucksack, which is really cool because you know, I can put stuff in it and kind of like divide everything into compartments. This is what I'm going to bring with me. Number one guys is the one and only, my beloved iPad, my favorite toy in the world. As I'm going back home guys and I will be vlogging, I need something to work with, and I'm not going to bring my laptop because just kind of like, it's not that much bigger, but you know, the iPad is great. You can take it around with you. I just need to work with it, and it's also really nice because it has a really big, let me show you, it has, at least this iPad has a really big screen. So it's really cool because during my time at the airport, I will be able to work. I usually write scripts for my vlogs. You know, I kind of get inspired at the airport. I just like the environment. And you know, I can edit pictures if I like. I can do some research because again, the screen is really big, so it's like nice to read or do things like that. So my favorite tool for planning, working, organizing myself, I love it very much. I cannot live without my iPad. Number two guys, I usually bring with me a couple of books. These are just some examples of books I'm reading right now. This is because I do love to read. I really spend a lot of time reading, which makes my stay at the airport nicer because I relax, I learn new things. What I learn as well, the information I get, you know, makes me think, it gives me ideas, so it's really great. I try to bring with me books which are not too big. This one is kind of a bit big, so I would maybe get one of these, or maybe I would get a couple of books like this. It's just really relaxing for me and I just love it in general. I also have the Kindle app on my iPad, so you know, I have some books there because again, you know, books takes a lot of space at the end of the day, and you know, I'm trying to travel as light as I can. But you know, I got those books because, to be honest, I prefer to have the actual book because you know, I like to go through the pages, I like to underline, I like to highlight things, write my notes and things like that. But you know, sometimes you just need your Kindle, which I don't have, or in this case my iPad, where I can read from. Number 3, guys, really important, is my headphones for my phone, which of course I'll be bringing with me, but I'm recording this video from it, so you won't be able to see it. Anyway, headphones, really important because I do 2 things basically. I either learn, so I like to listen to podcasts, and sometimes, I get too bored by reading, so I'm like, okay, and now sitting down, maybe eating something, I'm just gonna, get knowledge into my brain, and I really like that. But as I work a lot as well at the airport, sometimes I feel like, it's also nice to kind of like wind down and kind of like enjoy myself a little bit in a different way, and that's when I listen to music. Oh my goodness, I love listening to music. It's just like, it makes me so happy, it makes me daydream, and it's like, I sing the song in my head, just walk around with music in my ears, and it just relaxes me a lot, and it makes me look forward to my destination. It's just like my brain doesn't think about anything else when I listen to music, so that's really good as well. Number 5, guys, I usually bring with me a little kind of like notebook and a pen or a pencil, because I like to write things. And this is because at the airport, I tend to be creative, because basically, I know it's boring sometimes because you have to wait a long time, but I kind of like get creative because I wind down and I know, well, if I'm flying, I'm going somewhere else, and usually that means, I'm either traveling, usually for like pleasure, not for like work, but even if it's for work anyway, I do like being at the airport, so I get creative, and sometimes ideas pop up in my head. I'm like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, I can block this, I can block that. I know, like, things come up to my mind, and I am the kind of person that when she writes things down, they stay in my mind, and I just like to go through it and feel like, okay, I can do this, I can do that. It's just like something kind of like to release as well what I'm thinking. It's kind of like, I think, like journaling, so I just do like to have something really small, again, nothing crazy. And of course, I can do this with my iPad as well, but which is easier, to be honest, because again, I wouldn't have to bring this, but it's just the fact of like using a pen and writing things down. It's just like makes me happy. Sometimes I even plan my the week or the week ahead, what I'm going to do, so I'm just trying to use the time as efficiently as I can. And maybe sometimes I draw as well something, or I read something like that is inspiring, like, let me write it down. So I just kind of like my thing to write things down. I just need to do it. Number 5, guys, something extremely important. Let's talk about food. Yep, guys, I'm sure you know already that food tend to be really expensive at the airport, and when you fly, even if it's just one day, you'll get hungry, and sometimes when you get bored, what do? You go and eat something. So what I'm going to bring is basically snacks with me. This is not all what I have. I got some dried fruit, dried apples, some biscuits, cookies. Looks like for children, but it's because these are like vegan, gluten-free like stuff for me. I also have other snacks in the fridge right now. It's not that I don't like to buy food at the airport, but I do have a lot of food intolerances, so for me it's actually a bit difficult. If I get something at the airport, apart from water, is maybe if I go maybe to a coffee shop and get some little fruit, some nuts, or like a drink. But again, if I have to buy kind of like nuts or fruit at the airport, they get like a cup of this of fruit, you pay like €5, and I for €5 I can buy a ton of fruit. So I usually don't buy a lot of food, because again, it's just like, for me it's difficult just because I really don't find what I need. I don't know if you remember, guys, but I'm not only vegan by choice, but I have gluten and dairy intolerances. So vegan is easy, but when you're vegan and you cannot have gluten and other things, it's like a bit more complicated. I try to get prepared. I do have to prepare really well in advance, otherwise I know I'm going to starve, or I'm gonna spend a lot of money for like nothing, basically. I do go to coffee shops though, because maybe I can get a tea or something. I just like to sit down in a nice table, maybe I can charge my phone, and it's a little bit of change of environment within the airport, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I usually get food with me. so that I don't spend a crazy amount of food, a crazy amount of money, shall I say, and I can just munch throughout the day. And you know, if I get really hungry, then of course I'll buy something, but you know, I'll be basically sitting down all day long, so it will not be a problem. Number 6, guys, being the vlogger I am, I now have to bring with me my vlogging toys. Shutter release, my lenses, microphone, and yes, now I do have to take into account that I need these gadgets because I'm going around, I'm traveling, I'm vlogging, I need to make videos, I want to make videos. When you are a vlogger, I think every kind of like day is an opportunity to vlog something, especially now that I'm going to the airport after a year actually. And you know, it's like you can vlog anything, you can make a video anywhere. You know, sometimes I wake up like I can make this video. So these are extremely important, guys, because you know, they will make my life much easier. Number 7, guys, like the old usual stuff like passport, wallet. And now that I'm traveling to Italy and you know, I'm coming back to Portugal at the end of the month, like you must have like documents, of course, now with the COVID situation, your mask, of course, otherwise you won't be able to travel. Number 8, guys, I do take with me some of my face creams and you know, things for my skin because I do get dehydrated when I travel, so I just want to have something just to like put on my face or my body if I need to. And yes, guys, this is what I'm going to put into my handbag. I don't really know if I'll be able to fit everything in it, but you know, I'll try my best. And also, guys, you know, once in a while, of course, I get tired of sitting down and doing all of these things, so I kind of like, you know, go around. I'm going to shops and I usually go and like see what they have, and or even though I don't really buy anything, but I like to go through books and newspapers and stuff like that, and just to kind of like move around a bit because otherwise I'll be sitting all day, which I never like. But anyway, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this video, or I don't know if it was useful to you. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys must bring with you on a trip when you travel, especially when you fly. And as always, guys, I want to say a big thank you for watching my videos. Follow me here on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And yes, I will see you really soon. And guess what? I will be vlogging tomorrow as well at the airport, so stay tuned for that one. And then, as I said, for the Italy vlogs, which will be up really soon. Having said that, guys, Elenita, takeoff girl from Lisbon, is out. I will see you soon. Bye! Oh, guys, I forgot. Don't forget to bring your charger with you. That's the main thing. Otherwise, I won't be able to use my gadgets all day long. And especially, don't forget to bring an adapter in case you go to a different country where they use a different one. So I'll see you soon. Bye!